Undoubtedly, the biggest fear of a narcissist is this. Consider presenting a fundamental question to a narcissist and contemplate the potential response it may elicit. The inquiry, in this context, revolves around whether the individual acknowledges harboring fears that influence their conduct in social interactions. Narcissists, typically lacking in psychological insight, might respond by stating, "No, I don't operate based on fear." It's essential to note that these individuals conceal aspects they prefer to keep hidden, fundamental dimensions of the human experience. Periodically, they make regrettable decisions, akin to anyone else. They may grapple with past hurts or possess questionable habits, mistakes, or deficiencies in specific skills. While acknowledging others' superiority, their emotional management might be subpar, with instances of significant mismanagement and embarrassing circumstances that they have encountered. However, when faced with inquiries about fears, they skillfully evade these aspects, showing an unwillingness to unveil or take responsibility for them. It surpasses mere avoidance. They actively resist acknowledgement and exposure. The rationale behind this conduct is straightforward. Engaging with a narcissist quickly unveils their dependence on a facade, a carefully constructed persona or image designed to appear more favorable than reality dictates. When attempts are made to explore substantive matters, suggesting authenticity, they respond with a categorical refusal. They decline to be fully transparent or human, cautiously withholding certain facets. They allow glimpses but fear revealing aspects that might tarnish their preferred image. Essentially, their actions are rooted in fear. They lack trust and experience apprehension at the thought of exposing their authentic selves. Upon examination, it becomes apparent that a primary fear for narcissists revolves around revealing their true selves. In therapeutic sessions, I frequently emphasize the significance of authenticity for personal growth, fostering a safe, non-judgmental environment. However, narcissists resist this notion, both in professional and personal contexts. The apprehension they feel in disclosing their authentic selves is profound. It transcends mere fear and transforms into a dread of exposing their true nature. Various factors contribute to this fear. Initially, narcissists enter relationships anticipating hostility, a concept termed assumed hostility. They preemptively assume that any deviation, disagreement, or confrontation implies a threat against them. This predisposition creates not just mistrust, but almost a paranoid belief that others aim to blame, accuse, judge, and control them. Delving deeper, this defensive mindset may originate from a history of significant disappointments. Past experiences of rejection, judgment, mockery, or exclusion contribute to their apprehension. They might have encountered impractical expectations or aspired to an unattainable ideal. This background gives rise to uncertainties about their capacity to meet societal norms, resulting in an ongoing apprehension of falling short. Additionally, handling diversity poses a hurdle for narcissists. Their deficiency in skills or comprehension for navigating differences makes them view diversity as a competition, where one party must be deemed right and the other wrong. This competitive mentality exacerbates their fear, causing them to approach each interaction as a potential battleground. Furthermore, when narcissists endeavor to reconcile with individuals holding divergent viewpoints, they tend to assume that distinctiveness implies toxicity. The anticipation is that the other person will be highly critical, and narcissists prefer not to be subjected to such perceived negativity. Although they may readily express their critical views, the notion of vulnerability and seeking assistance is unappealing to them, as it symbolizes surrendering power, a concept they vehemently oppose. Their emotional expressions, molded by adverse experiences, tend towards anger, restlessness, and irritability rather than warmth or feelings of security. The conviction that the world is hostile instead of safe prompts them to keep their emotional defenses up, concealing their authentic selves from others. As a repercussion of this defensive stance, narcissists often confront blame, scrutiny, and widespread criticism. External voices may dismiss their opinions, label them as foolish, criticize their appearance, or demean their associates. When questioned about whether they perceive themselves as fear-driven, narcissists are predisposed to uphold their protective facade. asserting that they are fine and without issues. Nevertheless, the persistence of this mask serves as direct proof of their deep-seated fear of allowing anyone to genuinely know them. Reflecting on my therapeutic experiences working with individuals whose histories reinforce the belief that they couldn't afford to unveil their true selves, I would emphasize the potential for making adjustments to alleviate their fears. As adults, they are not obliged to perpetuate the false messages or accept the criticisms they received in childhood. Recognizing that past circumstances were flawed and that they now have agency as adults enables them to break free from detrimental patterns and embrace their authentic selves. Adopting a more mature perspective, one can opt not to dwell in constant fear behind a protective mask. Instead, as an adult, it is empowering to embrace the autonomy to define oneself, recognizing the amalgamation of strengths and weaknesses. A resolute statement could be, "For those who wish to pass judgment, that's their prerogative. I possess numerous positive qualities and am open to authentic conversations with those who appreciate genuineness on the path of personal development." Recognizing that not everyone has harmful intentions enables a shift away from ingrained all or nothing thinking. As an adult, breaking free from a fear-bound existence behind a facade involves acknowledging one's inherent dignity. The understanding that constant mask-wearing or defensive posturing is unnecessary reinforces the idea that if others fail to recognize one's core dignity, it reflects on them, not oneself. The futile attempt to control others can be abandoned, while retaining inner strength, tranquility, confidence, and clarity by affirming, "I'm who I'm." A work in progress, content with my journey so far, and open to growth. Join me if you wish. In contrast, narcissists are confined by the need to perpetuate a false image. The thought of shedding the mask is inconceivable to them. Their perspective might be encapsulated as, "I've worn this mask for so long that I deny its existence. Vulnerability and tenderness are foreign concepts to me, and I fear losing my perceived superiority. Without the mask, I risk revealing my humanity, a scenario I'd rather avoid by maintaining a facade." Wearing a mask feels stifling, almost suffocating. In response to all of that, I seek complete psychological breathing. Understand that the narcissist fears you urging them to remove the mask, as it entails relinquishing their power, dominance, and the false bravado accompanying it. I'm optimistic that you can discern their fears, recognizing the inner weakness they conceal. Our principles revolve around dignity, respect, and civility. Ideally, you embody these virtues, but it commences with your ability to internalize such values. This sets you apart from the mask-wearing, fear-driven narcissist declaring, "I will reveal my true self." I trust videos like this offer valuable insights. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. More videos are on the way for your ongoing education. The one thing narcissists fear above all is someone insisting, "Let me see behind the mask." Take it off. It's all right. Their response is indecisive. "No, I won't expose myself. I lack the strength to comprehend the implications. I won't go there." That's their stance. Meanwhile, I hope you embrace transparency, openness, and authenticity. By doing so, you minimize the need for concealment and position yourself for a lifestyle grounded in peace.